Hello, dear friends. Welcome to Padhai Se Dosti YouTube channel. This is a part 2 of this particular chapter, that is chapter number 7, International Dateline. In previous part, I have already discussed about the concept of international dateline, how it works, how we define this international dateline, okay, and how it helps us to determine the time interval or time zones while traveling from one continent to another continent, or from one part of any country to any other part which is located in another hemisphere. Okay, so all these thing we had discussed in last session. We had discussed these questions also over there. Now let's discuss the remaining part of this particular chapter. So there is one activity you have to do. Here we are saying goodbye. Here we are bid adieu means what? We are saying goodbye to year 2016 and welcoming the new year 2017 on Saturday midnight. Similarly, other countries also welcome the new year. A table showing days and time of the welcome of new year in different countries and cities according to Indian standard time is given. So observe the table and answer the question. So what basically given in this table? So you will have different cities from different countries, okay, and how they welcome the new year, on which day and on which time, and that time it is converted into Indian standard time, and it is given over here. By analyzing this particular table, you have to answer few questions. So let's see the country or the city and the day on which they have celebrated the new year as per Indian standard time. So here you can able to see the England, Japan, then USA's New York City, then Baker Island of USA again. Then we have this Australia Sydney City, then Auckland of New Zealand, then Apia from Samoa Island, and then Tuvalu. Okay, so it is Futi Island. Okay, so these are the different location. They have also celebrated this new year, and on which day, at which Indian Standard Time they have celebrated, so that we can compare which country or which city celebrated New Year before or after with respect to any other city. Okay, so I have already solved this chart for you guys, and I have given it over here. So here you can able to see. So it is a 24-hour clock given in your textbook. I have converted it into Indian 12-hour clock also, so that you have better understanding over the time period, whether it is AM or PM, because many of the students they don't familiar with this 24-hour clock. Okay, basically different military or different international flight agencies, they are using the 24-hour clock if they want to travel frequently internationally, okay, around the globe. So they using this 24-hour clock, so there is no confusion between AM and PM. Okay, but as we are living in India, commonly in our day to day life we are practicing this 12-hour clock, so that's why I have given this column also over here. Okay, so let's discuss the questions now. Before that, let's see where these all locations are located with the help of map. So this is our lovely country, India. So if you consider the England, all of you know that it is located towards the western side. Okay. So here it is a England city. This is a Great Britain. Okay, so you will see England over here. Okay, and the one prime meridian passing from this, that is a Greenwich prime meridian. The Greenwich is a small town located near the England, which we have already discussed in our last video session. Then we have here a Japan. Okay, so this is a Japan. Its capital Tokyo, located somewhere here on the biggest island of that particular nation. Okay, then we have the USA. If you move towards the eastern side, if you cross this Pacific Ocean, then you will find USA over here. So this is a USA. Here, somewhere here where my cursor is there right now, it is a New York City. Then we have the Berkshire Island. Okay, so it is the islands of USA located in Pacific Ocean. Then we have Australia, Sydney. So somewhere here you will find that USA's island. Here it is a Australia, and Sydney city, it lies somewhere in the southern part. Okay, so this is about the Australia. Then we have the New Zealand, where it is located New Zealand. So here it is a Tapu of New Zealand. Okay, so this is New Zealand. Okay, and the Auckland city belongs to this particular country. Then we have Samoa Island and Tuvalu Islands. Okay, so these islands basically they are somewhere over here in Pacific Ocean. So there is a many small islands located over here. Some of them are clubbed as a Micronesia, some of them clubbed as a Polynesia, and some of them clubbed as a Melanesia. So these are different terminologies. Don't bother about it. Just remember there are many small island groups located in Pacific Ocean, and these islands are one of them. Okay, and so how this timing change over here, that we are going to discuss today. So this is a chart I have made for you. Okay, so this bid adieu, it is a French word basically, and its meaning is goodbye. Okay, so goodbye to the year 2016 and welcome the year 2017 on Saturday midnight. See, in case of India, we are welcoming the new year on Saturday midnight, that is a 24 hours or 12 a.m. of Sunday. Remember this thing, it is a 12 a.m. of Sunday. So if we have taken a reference of this Saturday midnight, then there are different times that these different cities from different countries, they are celebrating the new year at different time. Okay, so here you can able to see on Samoa Island on Saturday, it is a 3:30 p.m. means before the time which India is celebrating the new year at Saturday midnight, or just on the arrival of Sunday, that is a 12 a.m. So with respect to that time, it is a much before, that is a 3:30 p.m. of the Saturday. So this is the first place with respect to all the given places that it is celebrating the new year very first. Okay, then second one is this 4:30 p.m. Saturday, that is the New Zealand's Auckland city. Then we have this Tuvalu at 5:30 p.m. Okay, this is a third one. Then we have, this is a fourth one, Australia's Sydney city at 6:30 p.m. on Saturday or 18:30 hours. Okay, then we have this where it is, this one, this is Sunday. Okay, 10:30 a.m. Then we have this again Sunday 5:30, sorry, the Sunday 5:30 a.m. England is first. Then we have this New York City 10:30 a.m. and at the last we have this Baker's Island, that is a Sunday at 5:30 p.m. This is the last city or last town with reference to the given cities in this chart. It is celebrating the new year at very last, that is 5:30 p.m. on Sunday. Okay, so we have compared all the cities when they are celebrating the new year with respect to international dateline. So that is the reference we have considered. Okay, and with taking consideration of this international dateline, we have discussed the time at which they are celebrating the new year. Okay, so here I have mentioned the Indian Standard Time as per 24-hour clock, and here as per 12-hour clock. So just go with this chart thoroughly, understand it properly, and try to answer the questions given below. Okay, so if you want more information about all these things, just find the exact location of all these things, so you will get more clarity on it. I have given you the brief idea where these locations are there, but if you want more clarity on it, you just find out more precisely the places where they are located. Okay, so accordingly, let's see the answer for the first question. So which location was the first to welcome a new year in the world, and what day was it then? So answer for this particular question is given over here. So you can say here it is a Samoa Island, the Apia city. It is the first city or the first island country which is celebrating new year. Okay, on Saturday 3:30 p.m. as per Indian Standard Time, and if you consider 24-hour clock, then it is a 15:30 hours. Okay, then second question, which location bid farewell to year 2016 the last of all, and on which day did that location welcome 2017. So second and third question I have clubbed together, and I have answered it over here. So USA's Baker Island, it is welcoming this new year at last, means at 5:30 p.m. on Sunday, or 17:30 hours on Sunday. Okay, so this is as simple as that. Then it is welcoming the new year on Sunday. Remember this thing. Okay, so the fourth question: what could be the reason behind the change in the day of Sydney and London? Okay, so can you tell me the reasons behind that? What are the dates? Okay, or sorry, what are the reasons? What could be the reasons behind the change in day of Sydney and London? Okay, so we have already discussed all these reasons. Just recap it over here. First one is the rotation of Earth around itself from the west to east direction. This is the main reason that we are observing day and night in different countries at different time. When that particular country is in front of sun, then there will be day. On exactly opposite side of that particular country, means in another hemisphere, you will find the night time. Okay, you will find the darkness over there. So the rotation of Earth around itself from west to east is the first and major reason. And second one is what? The imaginary lines, the reference line, that is the prime meridian and international date line set by world geographer for better time zone management. So we have mark a reference at Greenwich, that is a prime meridian. Okay, so that is the reference, and by using that reference we are discussing the different timelines throughout the world. Okay, and so that's why it is a artificial reason that day and time changes when we are moving from one country to another country, from one city to another city, which are located entirely in different hemisphere. Okay, so that are the reasons I have already told you over here. So let's have the basic time zone calculations over here. So one day has a 24 hours, and 1 hour have 60 minutes. Okay, so in entire one day, means in entire 24 hours, we have total how many minutes? 24 multiplied by 60 minutes we have, and we have total longitudes 360 longitudes. Okay, so if we want in how many minutes that one longitude is covered by the Earth. Okay, so Earth, we know that it is rotating around itself. So the question is that within how many minutes that 1 degree is covered by the Earth. Okay, so to do this calculation, what we have to do over here, we just have to take uh, or we just have to perform this basic mathematics operation. If we cross 1 degree, or 1 degree of longitude, either from east to west or from west to east, then it will take 24 multiplied by 60 divided by 360, which is equal to 4 minutes. Okay, so this 4 minutes time required by the Earth to move 1 degree longitude, either from east to west or from west to east. Okay, then we have this another calculation. Okay, means what? In 60 minutes, any location on Earth can travel 15 degree on a globe. Okay, suppose I have chosen New Delhi as one location, and suppose I am considering 60 minutes time interval. So after 60 minutes, if I consider the Delhi with respect to any other part of the world, so in terms of time zone of that particular day, it has moved by 15 degree on the globe, on whatever imaginary lines we have drawn on the globe. Okay, so it have moved by 15 degree in 1 hour. Okay, or in other way you can say, if you are traveling by plane from Delhi, and if you are traveling from the Delhi to any other city, then within a 1 hour you can able to cross the, or you can able to pass Delhi by 15 degrees of longitude. Okay, so that is the simple calculation I have shown you. So remember this thing. Okay, so we have discussed the basic time zone calculations and the questions based on this particular activity over here. In the next video session, we will discuss about very interesting activities. So you will get a very clear understanding about the this time zone and how day is changing. So just go once through this particular diagram, just try to understand this figure, how these two children, that is Minal and Sunil, they are moving across the globe from two different direction, and how they are getting confused that what day they reach at their destination. Okay, so we will have this exercise in our next video session, so stay tuned with this particular video series and enjoy the concept of geography. So have a great day. Thank you.